That's cliche for sure, but big 2 points out of this Tucson team.
Yeah, it's a big win for us tonight. They're a team that we're chasing. Obviously part of the strategy tonight was to keep them off the power play, and we took some penalties, and especially early in the first period, I thought we did a good job killing them, and kind of took the momentum away from them. But it was just kind of I thought they pushed hard in the second. I wouldn't say we sat back, kind of a combination of both. And then I thought the third we came out with a great shift on the first shift. We kind of changed the lines up a little bit. I thought the first shift kind of set the tone for the first 10 minutes, and then they were pushing a little bit, playing a little bit of urgency to finish the game off. So for us, it was good to get a win, build on last weekend's win in here, and a chance to get 2 more points tomorrow night. Obviously, you look at the overall game, Justin was solid in that. I didn't think it was our best defensive game of the season, but I just thought there's games you should win, you don't win. There's games, tonight was a game we probably should have won. We did win, but I thought we could tighten a few things up, and we'll address that for tomorrow.
To your point on the defense, maybe it's not the best defensive game. It didn't have to be, though, because of Peter's play.
Yeah, and I know that's where you rely on your goaltender. I thought he bailed us out a few times. I thought in the second period we were real weak on battles and down in the D zone. We didn't have a lot of energy in our game. And then I thought at the start of the third period we challenged them. The guys responded, and I thought they did a good job of getting the lead. We took a penalty at the end there. Dustin Stevens let a guy get in behind him, and then he actually made a great play to keep it out of the net. So kind of tic-tac play there. But for us, they can score some goals. They've got some skilled players up front with Dauphin, Eau Claire. Mueller's been a catalyst in this league for many years. And then their back end generates a lot of offense. Wood, McBain, D'Angelo, those are top end producing defensemen in the league. So for us, we have to, our D zone entries have to be better. Structure is a good word, and that's a word we've used a lot in the past couple weeks. Is we have to tighten up our structure, and I thought tonight we kind of there was a mixture of good structure and a mixture of bad structure, but at the end of the day we got the win.
What have you learned about Hash or Hache, however
he's a solid, steady Eddie defenseman. He's not overly flashy offensively, but if he can come in here and settle us down defensively, and I thought he was fine. He didn't get out of position very much. And, it's a game. There's going to be mistakes in the game. I didn't see any glaring mistakes in his game. So if he continues to play, he's well for us. He'll continue to stay in the lineup.
What about dealing with an interesting situation in the third period there with the referee kept having...
Well, I was wondering where you were going to bring it up. Yeah, poor Mike Langen, he was just leaking blood. He got hit in the first period on our first penalty there, and I said, "Oh, you didn't see it?" He goes, "No, I saw it." But he was leaking the whole game, so our Fred and Carl is kind of funny. We get those guys all year, and they're local linesmen, and they've probably never been thrown in this situation ever before, but I thought they handled it well. I know Tucson took a bench minor on him, or one of the players was yelling at him, and give him credit. We have to respect the job they do. These guys work 5 days a week, 40 hours a week, and then they got to come in and line a game, and now they're throwing in the referee. Good on those guys. I think it says a lot about the passion they have for the game of hockey and the American Hockey League, and it's good to see those guys. And we had a little fun with it, but it's just another chapter in the book.
What did you see out of Brendan O'Donnell tonight?
He didn't get a lot of ice time. I didn't think he hurt himself. It's your first game in the league, and he had a chance there in the third there. He just overskated a puck at the net. But he was fine. He made a couple passes on the breakouts. I thought he was defensively responsible. I didn't think he put himself in overly bad positions, but I shortened the bench pretty quick once we got the 3-1 lead, and then I think they've got 2 shifts late. But he was fine. I'll see look at the videotape here moving forward and possibly get another game tomorrow night.
Just talk about that 2 quick shifts to get the 3-1 lead, and what a momentum change that was for you guys.
It was huge for us. We hadn't scored a lot 5-on-5. We made a good play on the wall on Maddie's goal, and we wanted our D to activate a little bit more tonight. And I thought Bondarchuk did a great job of activating up in the play, and then he made a pass back to Maddie. And on the third goal, second goal was just good turnover. But again, our defensemen were aggressive in the blue line, turned the puck over, and then we made a good play. We had some good looks really early in the first period. It could have been 3-0 early, and I thought Langhammer did a good job. He played Medicine Hat in the Western League, and he was an outstanding goal there. And I think he's taken some steps in his game, and I thought he looked pretty good tonight.
Thanks, Coach.
All good. Thank you.